He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're Insufficient.
Hey, call me Chody Doughboy.
Chody Doughboy. What's up, Doughboy?
Let me tell you something. If you don't love our fans or our haters, you're in the wrong spot. Because I love them all. And I think Phish loves their haters.
They do. I think they lean into it, man.
And they're like, oh, you don't like this song? I'll play it again.
Right.
It's called
they lean
Farmhouse.
right the It's called Numberline, bitch.
Dude, you and your hatred for Numberline.
Nobody likes it.
I love Numberline.
I know you do. So does my wife. But I've realized that I'm right.
That's a bold statement.
It's not, especially I was like, maybe I am wrong. Maybe Numberline does slap. And then when we posted what's the most underrated song and they said Numberline, everyone's like, dude, Numberline fucking sucks. 700 people said that.
I know.
And maybe 90 said
And that
Numberline's
just makes
awesome.
me like Numberline even more. Because when I'm at the show and they play it, I know I'm the only one loving it.
No, you're not. There's probably a nice chunk of people that
They're
love
playing it just for me. They're like, this one's for Nick.
Everybody that likes Numberline joins in the human centipede.
I'm sad I know what that is. There's certain concepts and stuff that make me sad that I know, and that's one of them.
I also think what's sad is that people feel like we have to have been to 400 shows to have an opinion about Phish. Go fuck yourself.
Well, and
number one, I'm a fucking musician. I don't need to have an opinion. I don't have to go to 400 fucking shows. I've been to more than enough shows of Phish to have an opinion about this band.
Well, but you've listened to a bunch of Phish.
I've listened to their entire fucking live catalog. I
actually believe out of the 1,800 shows, you've probably heard over 70% of them.
Probably
I believe
70.
that.
And here's the thing. From the early days till about 92, you really don't have to listen to much. It's the same
not a lot
songs.
of shows there.
There's a ton of shows. It's just
not a lot of meat on that bone.
Not a lot of meat. No, man. A lot of the jams are the same. Tight as fuck. 92's tight as fuck, man.
92 is great.
91 is overlooked, bro.
Dude, I can't recall a single 91 show off the top of my head. But I must have had
91.
tons of tapes, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I think of it, so I'm listening to tapes in 94, so I think they're all 94 tapes. They're not. They go back. One of the best David Bowies of all time is in 92. I've only heard it once. I'd love to hear it again.
The David Bowie in 92?
There's a 92 David Bowie where it's kind of like a traffic light build where just the band breaks it all down, slow, melodic.
117 shows in 91.
That's a lot of shows.
That is a fuck ton of shows in 91. So I think at some point we got to go back to 91 and have a little love with it. Make a little love. Get down tonight. That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Well, Phish released that live show, right? From 91 during Dinner and a Movie.
I think so.
Which was the greatest thing that any band has ever done.
No, that was 89.
Yeah.
At was it the Middle East? Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's 89. That predates 92. Or 91.
91. No, but I think they did one from 91 too.
I wish they had a spot where you could go back and watch the Dinner and Movies, but they don't have them up. It's so fucked up. Why would you post it and then take it down?
Well, speaking of not having it up.
Oh, God.
Today.
Don't talk about your fucking personal life. I don't care.
Today is this day in Phishtory, which we take the liberty of throwing in other historical facts, like the fact that it's Quentin Tarantino's birthday. Do you care about that?
No, but people do. So you got to keep going with this. This is all you, because I didn't even fuck with it.
Quentin Tarantino's birthday is today, but you said, not keeping it up. Today is also the day that the FDA approved Viagra.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you are a day drinker, congratulations. It's International Whiskey Day, so go for that. And apparently it's the National Day of Joe. And I'm going to assume that means drink coffee. But
coffee?
It's really intended just for dudes named Joe. It's kind of like your name day. If your name was Joe, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
That's all you got?
That's it.
That's all that happened today.
That's all that I'm talking about today.
All right.
Oh, that's not 100% true. On March 27th in 1993, Phish played a show.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, March 27th, 1993, show at the Warfield Theatre in San Francisco.
I'm calling it Warfield, buddy.
Okay, Warfield. Okay, why did I call it Warfield? Because,
well,
I'm illiterate.
No, you're not.
A night packed with high energy jams, tight execution, and classic antics.
Tight. Dude, opened up, and we talked about this on Monday, with a llama.
Yeah. A fiery opener setting the tone for the night.
As llama
it sets the tone.
Is there a better opener than llama?
Great question.
I don't think so.
That's the question.
Yes.
No,
is it?
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Is there a better opener than llama?
To boot.
Damn.
Did I ever tell you about the time I lived behind a llama farm? And then I found out they were alpacas, but fuck that.
Yeah,
they're still llamas.
I remember you telling me about like the times that you'd wake up in the middle of the night and you'd rub the llama and you'd be like, that's nice looking wool. You'd like rub its behind. Be like, ooh, that's nice wool.
That is a true story.
You lived behind
we're
a llama
take
farm?
that and we're going to jump into a Gula Papyrus. By the way, Trey acoustic tour out there, played the song a couple of times. And just so that everybody knows, I've noticed that Trey's acoustic set has way more variability than Trey's
way more.
Phish set. So
way more.
I'm hoping that he's taking this time to really put together something. And by the way, we're like less than a month away from shows. Actually, I think we're 1 month away exactly from shows.
So sick.
I
cannot wait. That. But he had a really good one yesterday because I love some of the things that he brings up at the show. He said, did you know that 50% of the United States is underwater? And then he kept going on it because nobody fucking believed him. He's like, I'm not fucking around. Check the goddamn internet. 50% of the United States is underwater. He also said there are no such thing as fish. And he said that 90% of the living species on this planet are underwater. 93%.
He said all of this?
All of it.
I'm going to listen to the show. If he didn't say any of this, I'm going to be pissed.
All right, fine, be pissed. Coming up with a riff. Keeps the energy high. That Galua.
Gula.
Tight and precise.
By the way, Trey, when he was singing it in his acoustic tour, really hit that Gula.
Acoustic tour?
And I think he chuckled a little bit because some member of this podcast thought it was Galua.
He didn't chuckle at all.
Galua.
Stash. This one, I love it, man.
Oh my God.
Dark, intricate, and full of tension. I love my stashes full of tension.
This is a great show. By the way, it doesn't say on Phish.net that somebody introduced the band. It does say on Phish.com that somebody introduced the band before this set. And I still haven't heard the intro. So if anybody out there has the intro,
we'd like to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Please send it. Please send it.
And then, Reba.
Fluid, dynamic. It was a standout jam. I'm not going to lie. This was
Reba
a good one.
Is coming into its own now.
Yes, it's starting to have that fucking peak.
You're getting that 90. You're getting pre-94 Rebas, and this is where the joke starts.
What do you mean? This is now? Oh, where Fishman pulls the ripcord?
Yep. Fishman looks out into the audience, realizes everybody is having the fucking time of their life, and he's like, "I'm gonna end it."
Actually, if he really wanted to fuck with people, instead of the he would just do the
Oh, like shorten it. Oh my God, I would be so pissed.
He should do that. It would fuck with the entire band.
Every single Reba. I'm like, I find myself in a state of euphoria and then panic because I know that it's about to end and then it ends. Oh,
it's really funny because I was listening to night one of the festival this past year. Mondegreen.
Mondo.
And they played a really good Reba. Was it Monda?
Did we ever do a show on Mondo?
I don't think we did. And we didn't talk about how shitty night 2 was, like, apparently. But we really should have G.O.B. on that one because he was there.
By the way,
I miss G.O.B.
His TikTok is fire.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Him and his band, they jam out.
Good.
I like it.
Good. The band separately comments on our stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So he does it. And then
I comment on their stuff. It's a whole ass vibe.
It's cool. My friend, Trey starts on the acoustic. I love that. Kind of an eerie vibe to that, huh?
By the way, I think the show in 92 is where they wrote My Friend because they were in Denmark.
Yeah.
And obviously
it's about a friend of his, though, by the way.
Well, no, I think it's that Shakespearean play.
It's not. It's about a friend and his relationship with his wife. An actual friend. So there you go. I think he was going through a divorce at the time.
Grab Ass Central.
Yeah, you were completely wrong. Trey actually talked about that.
Going into the next song. I see it. I'm like,
Uncle Pen.
I liked it better when I thought they wrote the song.
Instead of bluegrass, we just call it grab ass.
Bluegrass rhymes with grab ass.
You didn't notice that?
Phish bluegrass.
I love Phish bluegrass.
It is Uncle Pen is straight grab ass.
By the way, this is now penned by Matt and Nick here. It's not bluegrass anymore. It's Phish grab ass. Sample in a jar to follow that one up. High energy, but still evolving on this one. They're not quite there with this sample.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they played it, all things considered, because Hoist isn't out yet.
They didn't play All Things Considered.
No, Hoist isn't out yet.
No, it's not out yet. So they're still kind of working on this one.
Matt, that was the question of the day.
What?
What Phish studio album, if any, can you listen to front to back, no skips?
You're supposed to do this at the end of the podcast so I can fucking find it.
Okay, fine. We'll do it at the end.
It's done.
We'll do it back.
No, I'll don't worry. I'll put it down.
What's your answer? Is there one? Don't say
minutes.
Rift. You're going to say Rift.
Front to back, no skips.
No skips.
Rift would be up there. I don't know. Nectar.
Lawn Boy.
No, not Lawn Boy.
Oh my God. It
Nectar.
is so good. It's also very short. There's only like 8 songs.
Nectar.
You get Lawn Boy.
Nectar.
Lawn Boy.
But really, the real answer is Rift.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know. Fishman on trombone. Always entertaining.
Is it?
He doesn't know how to. No, it sucks. I can't stand it.
That's grab ass.
So, too bad we didn't have the Worldwide Wednesday. You know, we did just have the Worldwide Wednesday, but we put up a really good question last night.
I mean, here's the funny thing. There's going to be another one next week.
I know. Every fucking week, there's going to be 5 of them. It's kind of crazy. So we posted. If you were to someone hasn't listened to Phish for the first time, what would you play? Some dude said, my girlfriend, I played her the Freebird. I said, that's what you started? I said, you couldn't have picked a worse song other than Walfredo.
Was that from Worcester?
Yeah, I think so. But dude, it's so bad. It's so bad.
By the way, you never answered my question. Freebird or what's that Led Zeppelin song?
Yeah, I did, but we haven't posted it yet. So
okay.
All right, ending set 1 with David Bowie.
Oh, thank you.
With All Fall Down Signal.
Yeah.
And All Things Reconsidered Tease.
What's really funny is that we talked about Phish language like mid last week, and then since then every show has had Phish language.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. We keep running into it.
It's really kind of the first time in our show's history where we've had this many shows in a row have that. I wonder if the show we talk about on Friday that was leaked to us from a certain somebody on a certain something.
Don't forget to tune in.
Yeah, you have to tune in.
Click and subscribe, bitch. Set 2. Magic, baby. Magic. Opening up.
Where are you on Buried Alive?
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. It's a good opener. Set 2 opener, no. Set 1 opener, yes.
Yes.
Buried
Set
Alive
1 opener, absolutely. Buried Alive, thumbs up.
Into Haley's Comet.
One of my favorite fucking songs, Fuck Everybody.
Into It's Ice.
Another one of my favorite fucking songs. Again, also, Fuck Everybody.
Fun, quirky 90s combo. Love it.
Dude, followed by a Bouncing Around the Room. Also one of my favorite songs. And Fuck Everybody.
The Breather Before Fire. That's what I call this one. The Breather Before Fire. Chalked as torture.
The fact that Trey thinks that this is their best song aggravates me.
Righteous and high energy, motherfucker.
It makes me like the song less.
Why?
Because Trey thinks it's their best song. It's not their best song.
It's not their best song, but it's an awesome song.
TMWSIY.
The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday.
And I always thought it was yesteryear.
No, yeah, I know. You keep saying that.
I do.
And it's starting to stick in my head. It's so fucked up.
Thank you.
So The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday, Avinu Malkeinu.
Which is fucking great. That's a lot of fun. If you're getting this in a set too, everybody on stage is loving it. Everybody in the audience is loving it. It's great.
Somebody said yesterday the first song they should introduce people to if they haven't heard Phish, Big Ball Jam. I thought you'd like that. I had to say that. I said Nick hates that song.
I will give them some Big Ball Jam. That's disgusting.
This is a woman. Take it easy. It's our 7% here.
Oh yeah, Matt, make the correction so everybody knows.
All right, most of the people that listen to us are men.
And most of the people who watch us on social media are also men.
Yeah, they're men.
You thought it was half and half. It is
7%. We'll get there.
Hi, ladies.
Mike's song.
You forgot the second man who stepped into yesterday.
No, I already said it.
They need to come up with something better than listing that twice. Also, hold your head up and whatever.
They don't. I think they abbreviated, didn't they?
Mike's song, so good.
Mike's song, I Am Hydrogen. So a Mike's Groove. We got a Mike's Groove, phenomenal groove. And they had an On Broadway tease. On Broadway.
I'm on Broadway right now.
I love that song. That's a great song.
Do you want to have a little bit of Phish fun?
After we finish this fucking show.
Fine.
All right?
Fine.
Next, Hold Your Head Up. Cracklin' Rosie and Hold Your Head Up.
Okay.
You love Cracklin' Rosie.
I fucking love Cracklin' Rosie. This show is very reminiscent of the New Year's show from 93. A lot of the same songs, definitely building up to something. Crackling Rose is the greatest Fishman song he has. And it's not even close.
Anyways, ending with... This is weird.
Poor Heart.
Poor Heart.
Golgi.
Yeah, Poor Heart and then Golgi.
Right. Golgi,
I love that.
Closer is great.
Strong closer sequence. That's what I would say.
Fucking snaps all around.
Fans have dissented that Mike's Groove from this show pointed out the early seeds of Simple with Mike's song and the explosive energy of Wickapog. Another review praises The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday's sequence for its emotional depth and fluid transition. Just saying. I didn't
know.
I know, super nerd.
Jesus.
Super nerd.
Oh my God.
You fucking tit.
That makes me want to stab my face off.
Actually, I think that those are the things that make people hate Phish fans. This got a 4.3.
You forgot about the encores.
Encore, Squirming Coil, and Carolina.
I can't, for the life of me, think of that song.
Carolina. Nothing would be finer than to stand the light in the morning.
Oh my God, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is straight grab ass.
Yeah.
Is it a cappella?
Walter Donaldson.
WD.
Lyrics by Gus Kahn.
Dude, if Gus didn't write it, I don't want to hear it.
No, it has to be a barbershop thing.
Yeah, it must be.
Yep. They only are allowed to use certain barbershop songs.
Dude, save that for Noob Week, which I think is next week.
All right. That was a great show. Loved it. This Day in Phishtory, 3/27/1993.
Are you talking about our show or that show?
No, that show. This is great.
Are you wrapping us up?
No, just wrapping this portion of this up. Okay. We're getting close here.
Matt, let's redo the question of the day.
You do it.
What, if any, Phish album, studio style, can you listen to front to back, no skips?
I love it. Again,
Lawn Boy.
Rift.
Actually, I can listen to pretty much all of them. I'm not gonna lie. It's very funny. I don't feel ashamed that I like Studio Phish.
Billy Breeze is pretty good too.
Billy Breeze is great.
I like Studio Phish. I do listen to Studio Phish. I know I've been knocked for that before. But we have to get back to set closers because we missed it yesterday.
Okay, but people that like Studio Dead...
There's some good Studio Dead. Are you fucking kidding me? That's how I prefer my Dead.
Box of Rain? What is that
Just
album?
a box of rain.
That's a good one. All right, let's do set 2. Only do... set 2 openers, closers. House, IHOZ .com. You actually have to put in Phish somewhere because if you just type in iHouse, you get like some weird.
All right,
page.
so you want me to do the opener?
Yeah, you're the opener guy. I'm the closer.
My friend.
What?
Opener.
You're not looking at the same list I'm looking at.
Yeah, I am. I'm on the same fucking thing.
Set. No, because
first set openers.
Second set openers. We've already done first set openers.
Fuck you.
And this is all time. The number 1 is not surprising.
Second set openers. Yeah. Down with Disease.
99 of them. Let's make it 100.
Let's just, round it off to 100.
The absolute best second set opener is...
It is.
2001.
76.
Oh my God. That's
76 times.
Dude, strap in.
Yep.
Strap in.
Chalk Dust Torture. Great second set opener.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Disagree.
Because second set Chalk Dust is going 30 minutes.
I love a second set Chalk Dust, but I don't want it as the opener.
Why not?
I don't want it.
Mike's song, 56. I feel like that should have been higher, but maybe not. 56 times it's been played.
That seems like a lot. I can't think of a lot of shows where Mike's is the straight opener.
This one's weird to me. Wilson.
What are you talking about? This is a standard classic.
I told you it belongs in first set.
Wilson. They come back out. Trey's fucking with the audience. By the way, can you do it now? Do it now. You know what I want you to do.
Oh, hang on.
This is the best segment in our history, is Matt pretending to be Paige in the middle of a show. And it's so good. Paige is so good that while playing some of the tastiest tunes you've ever heard, he can look up at the audience and smile and engage with people while he's fucking melting your face.
He's always looking around.
Dude, it's so good.
Trey isn't. Trey is looking at specific people.
Dude, Trey is cross-eyed and painless.
He's trying to find the lady with the fake tits where he said, nice. He's been looking for her for 20 years.
Runaway Jim is after Wilson in terms
40
of...
times.
40 times. The numbers are getting low, by the way.
That's crazy to me. I feel like I never really... I know, but I really feel like I've never heard a second set Runaway Jim for some
I feel like they do that at Worcester all the time.
Maybe. They did that hour-long one.
That was
Susie,
so good. I was there.
I know.
That Runaway Jim, they played it, and then you're like, oh, I guess set 2's almost over, and then they just kept fucking playing. It's got to be one of the longest sets in history.
Susie, if you're going to the Centrum and you're grabbing food, what are you getting?
Let's do it.
What are you getting?
I don't even know. Those pizzas?
Ugh, the slice?
No, the individual deep dish, like
they have that?
Clearly made in a microwave.
I don't think they have that anymore. It's now slices.
Ugh.
Yeah. Susie G 36 times.
That's weird to me. I can't think of one show with a Susie set 2 opener that I've seen, but maybe there is.
Tweezer at 36 times as well, so it's a tie.
Shot your wad too soon if Tweezer's your opener. Save it.
Golgi Apparatus.
It thumbs down.
Set 2 opener? No. It's a closer.
I'm like, oh no. They don't know what to do.
Last one, Carini 28 times.
Dude, do 2 more.
Okay, Possum.
Yes.
Set 2 opener. That is a really cool set 2
also
opener.
A good set 2 closer. And then this song absolutely needs to be brought back. I'm fucking pissed.
Yes, agreed. Rock and Roll 28 times. I love that as a set 2. If you're getting a Rock and Roll in set 2, by the way, especially as an opener, you're getting 25 minutes on that bitch.
I mean, does Paige not like to play and sing it anymore? What's going on here? What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay. bring it back. That's up there with Jesus Left Chicago as a set 2 song that that leaves you with, it's a cover that leaves you with the feels.
Second set closers? Are we messing?
Okay, I got it. Let's run through them. Run Like an Antelope.
Yeah, that's all the time.
All the time. 96, You Enjoy Myself is tied with Run Like an Antelope.
Damn.
I don't like that placement.
No.
Coming in at number 3, only down by 1, Slave.
All the time. I feel like that should have been way higher.
Chef's Fucking Kiss. Love it. Cavern, 87, also really good.
How is Harry Hood not higher than
85 is really high. That's a lot of shows.
It is, but
that's almost 10%.
Yeah, but
and Possum, which is right after it at 84, tied with Tweezer Reprise. By the way, that is okay with me. Reprise, same set reprise. I like. Possum is my favorite set 2 closer.
Agreed.
All the time. Wicked Pog, okay, I get it. Especially if the set opened with Mike's song and then they just blah, 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 blah. By the way, somebody out there complained about when Phish plays one song and then goes into another without finishing the first one.
And someone complained about it? Somebody complained about segues?
Dude, that's what I love, and they don't do it as much as they used to.
Somebody complained about segues? What a fucking tool.
Yes, and somebody disqualified certain songs from being the greatest of all time if it has other songs in it, which is ridiculous. That's like...
Teases?
No, like you go into it and then you come back later on.
Yeah, segues.
That's great.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
My favorite too. David Bowie tied with Gogi at 68, which is great. Character Zero, which should be closer to Zero. Susie Greenberg.
I hate that song.
Good Times, Bad Times, and then Chalk Dust 40. And then lastly, if your last song...
I'm surprised that this is
The Squirming Coil.
28?
Love it.
It should have been higher.
By the way, Highway to Hell at 25. Bring it back.
That's crazy.
That's fun. That's a fun song.
It's okay.
Fun song.
Missed my Lovin' Cup, though.
I stopped before Loving Cup because I knew you would bring it up.
Miss it, bro.
By the way, there's a section on this called third set openers. There's not enough shows for them to really put those stats out there, but
they have 4 set openers, dude.
Yeah, they're all ambient jams. By the way, of the ambient jams, Drive-In, Flatbread, Fat.
All right.
He's Matt.
Yeah.
We are insufficient.
Yeah, I was going to say. Jesus.
That's why we end the show before 27 minutes.
I know.
Because I forget how to use English.
You start to turn down. Yeah, you have to wind Nick up.
Yesterday's show better than today's show, or was today's show really good?
They're tied, bro.
Agreed.
They're tied.
By the way, this small level of fame is going right to Matt and mine's head, so thanks.
Not my head. He speaks for himself. Some crazy shit. We have no fame.
Finally. Nick has come back to Boston.
Ugh. Gross.